In the transgender world, well, issues arise. That takes us to this week's case. Involves some real people in Cincinnati, Ohio. And there we had a man, Thomas Rost, who is running a funeral parlor. And as of course he runs a funeral parlor, he needs some help and he hires people. And one of the employees he hired was Aimee Stephens. Well, as it turns out, Aimee had been someone that went through a sexual reassignment. Aimee started out life as a male and wound up as a female. When Thomas became aware of this, he said, "Oh, Aimee, I appreciate your being here, but my religious beliefs are such that I believe that someone's sex, someone's gender, is an immutable God-given gift, and you don't mess around with it. In this instance, you did that, and I can't support that by having you on payroll, and accordingly, you're out of here." Aimee wasn't happy, so she brought suit. And the American Civil Liberties Union gave her hand on this. She brought suit, and the case wound its way up to the Federal Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals. And there the court had to consider this because we did have two fundamental rights that were in collision. We had the right to basically hold specific religious beliefs and practice them, and we had the civil rights which are protected under Title VII in this instance of the Civil Rights Act. So what shall you do? And the court gave this substantial amount of consideration and pondered it and looked at specifically what was going on, and at the end of the day came away and said, "Thomas, we appreciate that you have some very strong religious beliefs, so we recognize those. But in this instance, the fact that you employ Aimee does not mean that you are fully supporting her. It simply means that you are tolerating her. And in our society, under our civil rights, we need to tolerate one another. And when someone chooses to do something that, in America, you can do a variety of things that might change their appearance, change their identity, well, we need to tolerate that. And in this instance, your toleration of it does not mean you're supporting it. It simply means that you're abiding by the law and giving everybody an equal opportunity." Well, that was the decision of the court, and that is where the case came to an end. So what do we learn from this? What we learn from this is sometimes when we have fundamental, basic rights in collision, the court has to grapple with that and see where things are going to go. And at the end of the day, the court tries to find out who is going to be most harmed. And in this instance, someone's loss of employment was pretty significant. Someone's religious beliefs being offended, well, in this instance, he was not in any way prevented from attending his church, from engaging in all of his religious practices. It was just that he had to tolerate someone else's decision. Given those facts, the court said we are going to basically go with the civil rights which are protected in our country, and we will provide that in this instance they are fully protected, and we need to tolerate this individual even though we may disagree with why and how they came to that state in life. Okay, we bring you this case, we bring you cases every week so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.